Hi guys, this is Bernie Armstrong from the University of New Haven, and this is my second summary in regards to extending children's mathematics, fractions and decimals, written by Susan B. Empson and Linda Levi. I am going to do a summary on chapters 4, 5, and 6 of this text. Chapter 4 is entitled Connecting Fractions and Algebra. And this chapter is the first introduction to what is considered relational thinking. Relational thinking is the first time you start to learn how numbers actually work together. An example of that would be the number 35. And 35 can be a very daunting and very intimidating number for a young learner to utilize. However, when they make the connection that 35 is truly 3 10s and 5 1s, that number all of a sudden is a little more obtainable. So when you get to a simple equation like 35 plus 20, and you realize that 20 is only 2 10s, and you add those 2 10s to the 3 10s of 35, and you have the 5 1s left over, you now get to the answer of 55, and it's less intimidating than originally. Now, in terms of dealing with relational thinking, this can increase a child's understanding of properties of operations and also equality. Okay, and the teachers also play a major part in this understanding. Like I said, it can definitely allow them to expand their knowledge of numbers and different types of operations. And going into chapter 5, you start to learn more about that teacher's role in that classroom. The instructors start to realize that kids do have great intuition when in regards to strategies of solving problems. That some of your own algorithms that you may apply to the children show them that they may find solutions that are even quicker and more efficient in their own way. So that should be encouraged. That should be, definitely pushed by instructors. But then teachers start to wonder, where their role kind of fits in. Well, quality instructors, good teachers can actually give less demonstration time and actually more time for students to solve their problems. If they can do that, those kids can come a long way. Teachers start to question their own roles or their responsibilities in the room when they're giving less demonstration time. Don't know really where they may fit in. And a lot of it is all based around relational thinking, like we talked about in chapter 4. But it's very, very important that teachers continue to encourage that. The new focus can be even seen from peer teaching. And peer teaching is students working with other students to bring them along. Instructors need to give great questions or redirect questions back at students to allow them to pick up new knowledge and new understandings of equations and relationships to numbers. The last chapter is chapter 6. Chapter 6 works with understanding fractions and the equivalence in regards to order. Okay, now this can be a very tough chapter. It could be a very tough concept. But word problems are created where in some cases you need to find 2 answers to solve one problem. The key was number choices. With number choices being involved in seeing the student actually seeing a relationship between 2 numbers, you could actually rationalize some of those answers. So that's the gist of what I received from chapter 6. So in closing, once again, this is Bernie Armstrong, University of New Haven, and a summary of 3 chapters, chapters 4, 5, and 6 in extending children's mathematics, fractions, and decimals. Thank you.